What's up, Cumstains? I haven't gone live in a long time. And social media is a little boring tonight, so I decided to make my own fun. I kind of forgot about going live because I've been in trouble so much going live. Instagram is always putting me on probation. Drinking Steel Reserve. I'm on my third 25-ouncer. Stop, John. Just stop. Big Rob messaged me today, said he's going to do the Ruby. Adam Pollard also wants to do the Ruby, but we know Adam Pollard is all talk. Oh, any good questions? I can't deadlift shit because I don't do them. Yeah, Big Rob and I are on good terms. Just, I had to let Big Rob lay low for a while and stay out of his business until he figured his own shit out. Jane's doing the Ruby, yeah. Men's division. All you need is a 3-inch clitoris and Jane qualifies. Cornelius just went on here. Well, I don't know why he's so desperate. That can't be the real Cornelius. Not getting lit with Brad tonight? I don't know what Brad's up to. Is Brad's old lady still at work at the mall? Yeah, I still take Outlift pre-workout. Would Jason win the female Ruby? No. Jason is so small. Haven't you guys noticed how small the kid has gotten? He has lost almost every pound of muscle he ever gained. He dieted down to try and take on the guy in California, and then backed out of even going because the guy was only going to pay for half of Jason's trip. And Jason is such a fucking loser. He expects people to pay for everything. So Jason has just lost all his muscle. I think after Jason burned all those bridges, was spilling the beans about who was giving him gear, I don't think Jason's had any gear lately. I could be wrong, but he certainly looks natural to me because he's so fucking tiny. I seen Genova deadlifting 405 before, for a couple reps, which for a little guy like him is good. A little retard belting out reps with 405 in the deadlift. That's pretty good. But no, Jason was never big. But Jason has just ruined himself. The only time the guy will work out is if there's a camera pointed at him. He's got the brain of a fucking simpleton. Jay, how does your workout split look like? Well, I can do my whole body in about 3 days. I like to do my legs by themselves. I think splitting up quads and hams into 2 different days leads to homosexuality. I mean, real men do legs one day. And then my upper body I split in half. Basically a push-pull split. The weight's either coming towards the core or away from it. So upper body I do a push-pull, and then I just do a leg day. Very simple. That's why I don't do a lot of middle delt, because middle delt really doesn't fit in to a push-pull split. I mean, Are dumbbell lateral raises a push or a pull? You know, we could argue that. We could debate that. We could talk about that. There's no right or wrong answer, actually. Because when you're talking about planes and different axes, you're actually raising the humerus bone parallel to the floor. So it would actually be going away from the core. That would be a push. All day long. Bringing the upper arm bone parallel to the floor is a push, because that's taking it away from the core. But then again, when you do lateral raises, you're bringing in a lot of upper back muscles, and you train those on pull day. That's why lateral raises are the ultimate cookie cutter lift. That's why so many guys who make excuses for not being strong, like the guys who struggle on the bench. Oh, I'm not a power lifter, man. I'm bodybuilding. You know, and then you see them fucking cheating with their dumbbell fucking cable or their dumbbell lateral raises. Then they go to cable lateral raises, and they're doing like 3 and 4 exercises just for fucking shoulders. When really all you need is goddamn hammer strength fucking military presses for your delts. So the ultimate cookie cutter will hide from his weaknesses by claiming he's a bodybuilder, and he will train the absolute dog piss out of the middle deltoid. And he'll have a small back, small triceps. When you see him from behind, it'll almost look like he doesn't even lift, because he's got no tricep. He's just got these big deltoids and these big biceps, you know, and a decent chest, no back, you know, and you're like, bro, what's up with your physique? I'm not a power lifter, man. Well, no, but you're like small and weak. That's not bodybuilding. Seated Smith rows. What the fuck is that? The ultimate cookie cutter is 330, 40% but fuck you. Fat beer drinking trucker. I know more about this sport, and I can kick just about everybody's ass, and I'm almost 50 years old. So fuck you guys. If you don't like me, don't follow me. Go fuck yourself. I don't beg you guys to follow me. Jay, will I see you at the Memorial Day barbecue? Yeah. And I just want to let you know that I'll be in my company truck, and I'm currently working for the Democratic National Convention. And if you want to call the Democratic National Convention, my employer, and let them know what a good job I'm doing and how much you like me, I would appreciate it. I don't have their phone number online or on hand right now, but my place of employment is the Democratic National Committee, the DNC. My previous supervisor was Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She's no longer with the company, but whoever's taking her position will answer all your questions. Oh, 97 people. This is weak. 100. I told you, social media is slow tonight for a Saturday. I used to get like 140 on my lives. Now I'm down to 94, 93. I wonder what's going on this weekend. Anyway, what's next? Oh, it's Mother's Day weekend. But that doesn't mean shit. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's one of the better bar nights for a Sunday. because once people get done with family stuff about 5, 6 o'clock, they wander up to the bar to get a drink. Graduation. I see. A lot of schools already graduated. Thoughts on dips, Jay? I think dips are great. I'm so heavy that when I do dips, it's almost like a core exercise. Like I got sore abs the next day. I don't have sore triceps. But no, dips are great. I got no problem with dips. Dips are also good, like, for team sports. Like if you're training a football team, hey man, no better way to get them out of there on a finishing exercise than everyone does one set of dips to failure. Thoughts on the Lenny situation? I'm not going to share my thoughts on the Lenny situation. I'll just let you know about the facts. Lenny is on a leave of absence. Lenny has not been fired. Lenny is on leave. And until we have more information, what I think doesn't matter. This is what I know. Lenny is on a leave. And I don't think I should say any more. Misfits think there's no stability on those bands. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, free Lenny. Ha! That's funny. Let Jay drink 5 more beers and he will spill the beans. There's really not much to talk about, to be honest. Alright, I don't see. Does Prince Andrew bang a lot of escorts? No, absolutely not. He's too tight with his money. How is the situation between PJ and you? I think great. PJ and I have mutual respect for each other. We're not buddies. We're not really friends. But if we saw each other in public, we'd probably shake hands and maybe get a good laugh. And then maybe become friends. Whatever. We've exchanged several messages in private. And there's really no animosity towards each other. I've explained my side of the situation, how I got tricked into having a battle with PJ because I was lied to about the Diana Maybrook situation. And PJ knows that, he probably went a little too far, too, asking me to fight. So it's all just stupid fucking bullshit. We're grown men. So I got no problems with PJ. He's got no problems with me. And maybe we'll do a collab in the future. That's a Genova reference if you guys didn't get the joke. Ugh. Give me a shout out, Jay. I can't read your name. It went too fast. What did you send Big Rob in the box? A bunch of used condoms with my DNA in it to put in all his Arab wives. How many days do I train usually? About twice a week. Big Rob's brain just needs mopped, yeah? Coach Karen need my... What? Coach Karen looks pretty good, but too many people go too crazy for her. It's not like she's a 10. She's just in real good shape. God bless the girl. I mean, I would fuck her, but some of you guys just go fucking crazy. Lenny's not suspended. He's on leave. The Diana Maybrook nudes. Johnny Bravo has all those. Private message Johnny Bravo. Or call him. Or tag him. And he has the Diana Maybrook nudes. But you might not want to see him because Johnny is in a chastity device in the background with his penis locked up. Jane's at home with Harvey. Big J checking in from the dog stop. You like that one, huh? Free Lenny from prison. Yeah, Lenny's in prison right now, having lots of gay sex with blacks and enjoying every minute of it. Thoughts on Johnny Bravo? I love John. John is like a brother to me. John is a very handsome man. I tell him he's handsome all the time. And I know John likes to do his hair, and he's a big hit with the ladies. Ha! I love that John. It's like a brother to me, John. Oh, Bravo's a good dude. I hope we meet him in person when he comes down here to do that shit with Genova. I don't know if I'm going to be around. I don't know why he wants to come down and film Genova. Bravo. I once heard that Bravo uses baby seal oil as tire shine on his Maserati. Are you on test and EQ? Fuck Genova, by the way. Yeah, test and EQ is all I'm running. Because I'm not working out enough to really run anything hardcore. Just doing some test, little EQ. Because I don't like test-only cycles. I feel that if you stack an anabolic with your testosterone, you get the anabolic to bond or bind with the androgen receptor, and that keeps more of the testosterone you're doing free and in your bloodstream where you want it, where it can do things like make your dick hard and stuff like that, which is important because you don't want to be like Lenny and do a fucking sex tape and have a limp fucking cock. Who's the loser doing swastikas? Come on, bro. Nazism is not Americanism. My grandfather didn't watch his buddies die fucking face down in the dirt on Iwo Jima for you to fucking post this Nazi bullshit. I'm proud of my grandfather for killing Japs. They're a fucking shifty, shady fucking breed of people. Japs are sneaky, man. Look at what Nate's family did in Pearl Harbor. It's inexcusable. Nate also had relatives in Vietnam. Killed a lot of our men. Not very happy with Nate. Give us your supplier name. I get all my gear from Tiger Fitness, Mark Lubliner. All my illegal steroids come from Tiger Fitness, Mark Lubliner. My grandfather might not be proud of me, because I should have done more with my life than being a truck driver because I have a college degree, but the economy is different than when he came back from World War II. I mean, shit. You come back from World War II, get a goddamn bachelor's degree, and as long as you were white, your life was set for life. It's not like that anymore. Bachelor's degree is fucking worthless. And being white isn't all it's cracked up to be anymore either. But at least you're not black, right? Jay needs mop, yeah. I need a haircut again. Yes. I have a double major in history and psychology. I was going to be a cop or a fucking gym teacher or a social studies teacher. I wanted an easy life. Are you homeless? You know, technically they say as long as you have a car, you're never homeless. I do have a car. I got that 99 Subaru, but it needs an alternator put in it. So right now it's kind of sitting there, doesn't run because the battery's dead. But when you're a trucker, you're never really homeless. Like over the weekend when I got a hotel room, when I had a day off, it wasn't like I was living in a goddamn cardboard box like a fucking homeless person. I was fucking watching cable TV and the fucking air conditioning, ordering Domino's pizza, drinking fucking malt liquor. So, am I homeless? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Technically, maybe. I don't know. I mean, what's the definition of homeless? Do I have a place where I'm legally bound to through a contract to pay for? No. Do I have like a mom and a girlfriend and stuff like that? Prince Andrew, Brad's girlfriend, you know, people that would take me in? Yeah. I'm not homeless. It's not like I'm sleeping in the streets. You know, when you're a single man like me with no wife and kids, and you drive a truck 6 days a week, it's stupid to pay for a home. Absolutely retarded to pay rent, because then you got all the utilities going with it, and you can just kiss that money goodbye. And what, you're going to see that place one night a week, maybe one night every 2 weeks? Fuck that. That's not worth it. Get a hotel room. Plus, escorts like coming to fucking hotel rooms better. They trust it more. And even if I could afford a down payment on a nice home, what I'm going to pay in taxes and insurance to only use it once a week or maybe once every fucking 2 weeks, that's stupid. Because even if you build equity in a home, that money on taxes and insurance, you don't ever get back. You don't get that back when the house builds equity and then you sell it for a profit. The taxes and insurance are still gone forever. That's what people don't like. It's so white trash to use your house as your retirement account. Like, oh yeah, our house, we bought this house for 120. It's worth 250 now. And these jerk-offs think that they made all this money. But, okay, subtract the insurance and the taxes. Because that money's gone. You don't get that money back. Buying a house is the biggest trap that white people fall into. It's so fucking stupid. It's fake. It's not real. Yeah, you got a nice little place to fucking open Christmas presents when the grandkids come over, but you didn't make money on that house. So using that fucking house as your retirement fund is fucking retarded. Absolutely retarded. So yeah, you turn 65 and you sell this piece of shit and you move to Florida with, $500,000 and you think you're some kind of fucking big shot. Well, go back over the 30 years it took you to pay for that house and subtract all the fucking insurance and taxes. Property tax and insurance you paid on that mortgage. You're an idiot. You're a typical white trash slob. I mean, rich people don't necessarily buy things, they lease things. Let other people take the depreciation. You think Donald Trump owns a car? Like, you're really white trash when you come into a little bit of money and you go buy a car. Yeah, I got a car. I just went and bought a brand new car. You're making other people money when you go do that. Wealthy people have a car service. They don't own anything. They're not paying depreciation. They're not paying taxes. They're not paying insurance. They just make a phone call. Say, come get me. That's how you keep your money. Buying stuff is a middle-class trap that Madison Avenue, the marketing fucking conglomerate, has fucking devised to take all your money. Donald Trump doesn't own a car. He might own a jet, but it wouldn't surprise me if he leases that jet. That just makes more sense. Like when I decide to go out on my own and stop driving for another company, I've been looking at it. Buying a truck just doesn't make any sense, because once you have it paid off and it's yours, and it's got 500,000 miles onto it, it turns into a fucking big maintenance hog. And you're basically every week you're broke down fixing something. I've been looking at Penske trucks. Lease yourself a Penske. You make one payment a month. You get on their insurance. You get on their maintenance program. You get on their roadside assistance. You get on their repair plan. You just go all Penske, all in. One payment a month. And then in 3 years, you get another brand new truck. Start over again. You don't ever own a piece of shit. You middle-class fucks love owning shit. Like, oh, look at my new Mustang 5.0. I just picked it up yesterday. Yeah, you picked it up yesterday, and you've already lost $7,000, you dipshit. You're a moron. Dale is a cookie cutter. Dale's not really a cookie cutter. Dale's a family man, and Dale is a company man. Yeah, Dale's got a couple tattoos, but other than that, he's just a family man and a fucking company man. Dale's not really a cookie cutter. He does train like a cookie cutter. Cornelius has got that fucking kid doing all sorts of stupid exercises. But that's what trainers do. See, trainers get you doing stupid stuff so that you think you need them. Like, you never find a trainer that's going to actually teach you how to work out by yourself. A trainer is going to make you do a bunch of stupid shit, make you sweat, make you sore, and then you leave there and you're like, oh shit, I could never do that without them. Well, you don't have to. I've been saying it for months now. There's about 15 basic bodybuilding exercises that have been around since before World War II. Shit. I read a story one time about a guy who was in the Navy during World War II. He was on some island, some piece of fucking shit island, and he had the Navy Seabees make him a 200-pound barbell, excuse me. That's all he had. He had a 200-pound barbell. So if he was going to do squats, he would have to power clean a 200-pound barbell, press it over his head, put it on his back, do a set of squats, and then drop it off his back. And then for his next set, he'd have to power clean it, shoulder press it up, put it on his back, do a set of squats. And then if he was going to bench, he'd have to basically deadlift it up off the fucking ground, sit down on the goddamn bench, and then roll it up his chest, do a set of goddamn bench press, then stand up with it. So every set this guy did with 200 pounds was a fucking ordeal. And he could, bent over rows would be easy. If I had a 200-pound barbell and that's all I had, I'd be doing goddamn Pendley rows about 3 days a week. I'd have the biggest goddamn back in the world. But you don't need all these goddamn stupid fucking exercises trainers are making you do. They're keeping you fucking stupid. In 1983, when I got a 110-pound weight set for Christmas from my mother, it came with this poster that I taped up on the wall in my basement that had all the basic exercises that you could do with a 110-pound barbell and the little dumbbell handles that it came with. A big poster. I took some tape and I put it up on the wall and I did those exercises. And she also got me an adjustable bench that would go up to do incline. And I also had the leg extension, leg curl on it. You know, so I had some more options than just doing barbell work. But still, why are people letting trainers make them do all this stupid fucking shit? It makes no fucking sense. I would never pay a trainer a goddamn penny. Now, if I was gonna do a bodybuilding show, I might need someone to help me with my prep, because I don't know anything about getting lean. That's obvious. But still. And so that's why I don't like people doing all these new goddamn exercises. You know, it's fucking stupid. Every goddamn exercise that you need was invented before World War II. Now, I like hammer strength, so I do some hammer strength, you know, for some of these, you know, it makes it a little bit easier, because you can't lift powerlifter style on everything. So sometimes doing a little hammer strength makes things easier, but I see, and fitness babes are the fucking worst. They'll get on a goddamn squat rack, grab a balance bubble, some dumbbells, some rubber bands, and these whores will do like 4 exercises in a row while they're hogging a goddamn power rack. Doesn't anybody just do a fucking hard set and then sit down and rest anymore? I mean, that's how Arnold did it. So unless you look better than Arnold, why the fuck do you think you're smarter than him? Arnold would do a really hard motherfucking set, then sit down and motherfucking rest. He wasn't jumping rope or doing any stupid shit. He sat down and he sucked wind. So stop with all this nonsense in between your sets of doing other fucking shit. Sit down and fucking suck wind. And I'm sick of these women goddamn tying up the goddamn power rack with fucking medicine balls and fucking rubber bands. Get the fuck out of here. Suck some dick. Go cook your husband fucking dinner. Fucking whores. They basically created enough classes in the fitness industry for the women that basically anyone who's not a retard can go get a pro card. If you're a female in the strength sports and you can't get a pro card, you're a fucking idiot. Because you got about 4 different categories where you can try for it. So now when I see these Facebook whores with IFBB Pro next to their name, it's meaningless. And then they you know, they want to charge people for meal plans and exercise workouts. I mean, if I paid someone for a meal plan and they told me to have a chicken breast and half an apple for lunch, I would punch them in the motherfucking face. I know I'm fat, you asshole, but I deserve a whole fucking apple. You know, they think they're so fucking smart. Like, how do they know the difference in how much I'm going to lose weight between a whole apple and a half apple? And are you really going to be that much more stage ready if you eat half an apple? Dude, it's a fucking apple. So these see what they're doing. These whores that are writing meal plans for people, they put in their half an apple to try and seem like they're smarter than you are. Because you would add the chicken breast and the apple. And then you get the meal plan and you're like, oh, she's so smart. Oh, half apple. I'm gonna get ripped. Dude, it's so fucking easy to see through. You really think you're gonna lose weight eating half an apple versus a whole apple? Absolutely not. But they have to make it seem like you can't figure it out on your own. I'm smarter than you. So it's good that you're paying me to tell you this. See, you would have had the whole apple, but you're paying me to tell you to eat half an apple. That's fucking retarded. Absolutely retarded. Look at what Cornelius did to Dale. Had that kid do 3 bodybuilding shows after he lost all that weight. And Dale was telling me, he's like, yeah, Cornelius is giving me half a cup of white rice a day. And I do it pre-workout so I have some energy. You're paying someone to give you that advice? Seriously? Now Dale was probably sponsored by Decon. So Dale was probably getting those words of wisdom for free from Cornelius. But dude, I'm not paying someone to tell me that I can only have half a cup of white rice a day. Because, see, what they're doing is they're making you suffer so that you need them. You don't need half a cup of white rice a day. But you think that's the difference between winning a show and not? Half a cup of white rice a day? Why not give your fucking trainer a big middle finger and say, you know what? I don't need you. I'm just going to do a ketosis diet, and the money I was spending you, I'm just going to buy some extra fucking gear. You're an asshole. Get out of my life. Yeah, half a fucking cup of white rice. Give me a fucking break. He tortured Dale, and Dale's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Dale fell for it. Because if someone told me I couldn't have any more carbs than half a cup of white rice, because that's enough carbs to keep you out of ketosis, so that you're miserable. You're fucking miserable. You might as well not have any white rice. You might as well just go full keto and be happy as fuck and throw a pound of bacon down your fucking neck. And all the money you're paying some fucking guru, just get extra Anavar, extra Winstrol, and extra Masteron. This whole industry is fucking corrupt and fucked. You don't need to listen to fucking anybody. You need to make decisions on your own. You need to do your research. You need to educate yourself. You need to get fucking smart. And if you're stupid, half of America is about 100 IQ. which is barely smarter than fucking a retard, yeah, maybe you should pay somebody. But look at the advice they're giving you. Yeah, you can have half an apple with lunch, and then pre-workout you can have half a cup of white rice. Dude, I don't need to pay someone to tell me that if I'm fat. I'd rather just go on a keto diet, save all that money, and put it into more drugs. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, yeah, now that I'm not paying this fucking guru, you know, I'm doing 200 mgs of fucking VAR a day instead of 100. Fuck them. Really pissed off about it. I don't like personal trainers. I don't like prep coaches. I think they are fucking leeches of this industry. When I was coming up as a teenager in the 80s, the goddamn manager of the fucking Little Teeny Gold's gym that I worked out at, he was also the trainer. So, you know, if you were some newbie, he you know, and you signed a new contract, he would like help you out with your workout that first week. Then you're on your own, kid. Go talk to him. He's big. He's been here for a while. Do what he says. See, we don't have hazing in the gyms anymore like there used to be. Now it's all politically correct. Gyms used to not be knife safe places. You know. Now they're fitness clubs. You know, big guys used to be mean to the new people and mean to the little guys. It was Darwinism, man. It was survival of the fittest. I remember being a teenager in the 80s at Old Gold's Gym in suburban Detroit. And here I am, you know, 13 years old, you know, trying to bench 200, you know, and I got these old men just fucking snickering about me. And I wasn't old enough or big enough to punch them in the face yet. But then, come about 4 years later, I was. Fishes. I meant swim with the fishes. I tried to combine survival of the fittest with swim with the fishes. And I came out with survival of the fishes. Oh. See, when you're live and you get on a ramble, you mix words. I need to start talking more slow, like John Bravo. See, when I was a young kid growing up in Syria, my father was a general in the Syrian army. And he taught me. He said, John, don't ever say anything that you'll regret. Always think before you speak. Bravo. Bravo's my buddy. I shouldn't be making fun of him. But he likes it. When it comes to Bravo, any good PR is good PR. That didn't make sense either. Jay is a drunk Thanos. Yeah, kinda. Jay's about the baddest 49-year-old you guys will ever meet. Still benching over 500. Still drinks 12-pack a day. You guys want to be better than me? Go for it. But you're just going to be a skinnier, weaker version. There's Dale taking credit for my live. I love you too, little buddy. I love Dale. I I crush Dale. But I do it because it's what the Misfit fans want, because it's what Lenny does. I love Dale. I don't mean any personal attacks on Dale. Dale's my little buddy. Dale's a good person, good family man, good Christian, good employee. Whenever I talk shit about Dale, it's never personal. Now, do I think he has good bodybuilding genetics? No, he looks like a brick. Cornelius. Oh, shut up, Dale. Dale's like that midget relative you have that you make sit at the kids' table on Thanksgiving. Then when he starts talking, you know, the grandfather like throws a napkin at him or something. Poor Dale. All right, homos. Need to wrap this one up. Yeah, fuck off, Dale, whoever said that. Dale is rich. Dale's not rich. Dale's doing well for himself. Dale has rollerblade genetics. No, the better one was when someone said Dale has mountain climber genetics. Dale doesn't have rollerblade genetics. Like, I'd almost rather see Prince Andrew down by the beach on rollerblades with a boa constrictor around his neck by the beach. You know how Snake Guy, Reptile Guy is often seen on rollerblades? Like, I'll bet PJ had rollerblades back in the day. I'm willing to bet one of my testicles PJ had rollerblades, because any guy who has snakes and has a decent body loves to go shirtless down by the water with a boa around their neck on their rollerblades, and they're just a typical fucking douche. Oh, God. Funny fucking shit. All right, homos. I don't see anything. Jay, marry me. I think that was from Kim. All right, guys. Signing out. Go fuck yourselves. How do I save this?